How's it going, everyone? So, in today's video we're talking about the next Zenkai that we could see for Dragon Ball Legends, right? Because obviously, this week's upcoming Zenkai is probably going to be pretty, beneficial. Well, important sort of thing for what we're going to see for Anniversary, right? Because, as you'll know by now, usually what happens with Zenkais, right? Especially with this sort of period, well, other campaigns as well, is a week or so before the campaign starts, or Anniversary, it usually indicates towards the next, what it's going to be, like what saga, right? So, for example, right, I personally think what we could see, hopefully, is something from Battle of Gods, right? So, if we quickly pull up Battle of Gods, or Beerus Saga, I'm hoping this Goku here gets one, this God Goku. Now, obviously, it's going to be hard to say if it will happen or not. Because obviously a lot of people have been speculating God Goku is going to come for Anniversary, right, for Part 1. Which is possible, right? It's definitely possible. Because I've seen like a few people speculate on the, on the logo we got for the teaser trailer. It showed like a little blue sparkles, as you can see there, on the rocks sort of thing. And obviously that happens during his transformation, right? So that's what I really think God Goku is going to happen. Now, obviously, if this God Goku does get a Zenkai this week, it's probably going to be fairly huge, I'd say. Mainly because how good his Z ability is, right? So as you can see here, 22% to max base health, and 25% to base critical attack God Ki is obviously pretty big, right? So I'd say he's a good possibility, but at the same time, I'm not too certain it will be God Goku. Obviously, now at the same time, it could be an LF Zenkai, right? We literally have no idea. It's just, I guess, whoever it's going to be. I don't know, because an LF Zenkai would be a really good way to start off the not celebration, but the pre-celebration. So what other units have we got? I mean, obviously these ones are newish, so we don't want to go for that. Let's go LF-wise. We'll just have a look, because I did see a few people pick some pretty good units. So I did see a few people say on Twitter that we could see Crop Zamasu get one. Now, obviously, he's definitely deserving of a Zenkai, and if that's the case, obviously that sort of hints towards, a future saga Part 1, which is, yet again, it's possible. But the same thing, if that happens, I'm not too sure who the LF's going to be, because by the looks of it, it's going to be just one LF banner for now. So it's probably going to be like last year. I think it was, if I remember correctly, we went, Part 1 was just one LF banner with Goku and Frieza, and then Part 2 was Orange Piccolo, and then the Gammas as well. So two, like, dual LF banner. And then Part 3 was an Ultra. So if we expect sort of something similar to that, we're going to get a busted really good banner for the first part, which, if I remember correctly, had Goku and Frieza, and then had 2 or 3 other Sparkings and an EX. So that's why I was sort of speculating on Battle of Gods. Like, because would that have enough to sort of fulfill that banner? So I think, if that makes sense, because I gotta, like I said, you got the main LF, which would be like God Goku, and then you'd have to sort of fill in the other 3 Sparkings and an Extreme. The Extreme probably doesn't matter too much, that could be anyone. But Sparking wise, I mean, they could do like Rage Vegeta and all that, but that's what I think. Like Future Saga as well is sort of in the same boat. There's like, they can do What If units now, they've obviously shown that. So that could be possible. Like, we could get Future Saga Part 1, right, and we could get like an LF, Future Gohan and Trunks, right? We could get that sort of, What If unit. Yet again, I'm not too sure how much that could actually happen, like how certain that could happen. These other LFs, there's not really any others here that sort of scream out. I mean, there's a lot of units here that really need a Zenkai, but you got to look at, like I said, this is for Anniversary, so is it going to help? Is it going to be like a good start to the Anniversary? I mean, the Blue Boys here could definitely get one, but who's going to be the LF for the Anniversary, right? That's sort of what I'm, I guess that's what I'm sort of determining this prediction on. So if I had to pick an LF that we could see get one, I don't know, I guess the only one I can think of is maybe Zamasu. If not, I mean, like, Gogeta Blue is definitely another good pick as well. And they could probably do like a Broly movie sort of celebration for Part 1. Because I haven't really touched I mean, I guess I have actually touched a fair bit on the Broly movie. Like, maybe I shouldn't look at LFs. Maybe the LF's Zenkai probably isn't possible. Well, it's not that it's not possible, I just don't think it's a very likely option. So we'll get rid of the LF one, just have a look at the non-LFs. And we'll get rid of the Ultras as well, because they're not going to do an Ultra Zenkai straight away. I mean, well, I guess they could, but... Okay, who's screaming out for... I don't know, other than God... I think God Goku is my most... my most favoured pick at the moment, I think. Because if we go down to the old units here, because I prefer... if they start doing the older units first, like giving them Zenkais. Like, to be honest, I think this Gohan should have got a really good Zenkai for Saiyan Saga, but for some reason they didn't decide to do that. I mean, with Future Saga, Mai could get one. I guess that's possible, because... yeah, actually, no, it is possible, actually. She could get one. But at the same time, I have seen people on Twitter as well also suggest we could see Super Vegeta, right? So actually, let's have a look at the Majin Buu saga here. Just have a look. Who could get one? Imagine like if this Vegeta is Zenkai, that could be possible. I mean, at the same time, though, if it is Vegeta, they don't usually like to give another Vegeta a Zenkai. Like, they can still do it, it's just they don't really tend to do it often. It usually relates to the saga, but it's not necessarily the same unit. Like, the same name unit, if that makes sense. But Vegeta would be very good with a Zenkai. I like to see that, actually. Because like, he could be really broken as well, depending how they make him. So, I guess that's one possibility. Who else? Gotenks as well. Gotenks is probably possible as well. I'd probably say he's probably more likely than Vegeta, only because, like I said, they don't usually like to do, like, give Vegeta a Zenkai and then give, like, the LF Vegeta in the same sort of, you know, close range sort of thing. So, Gotenks is probably a bit more possible to get one. But, I mean, I guess that's a hard thing, like, because we don't know the theme of the anniversary. Like, we're literally taking a stab in the dark sort of thing. We don't know, like, all these picks I've been selecting, they could all be wrong, right? They could be a brand new, not brand new, but another episode, well, not episode, like, team, but, you know, another category that I haven't even thought of yet that could get one, you know, so, but I think they're probably my top picks. Is probably going to be, if I had to put an order, probably God Goku, then probably this Gotenks, and then I think we look at one more episode saga, because they usually do, like, episodes, right? I don't think we're going to see Tournament of Power. I don't think so. Because, I mean, you know what, we'll have a look at it, right? Because I guess technically it is possible we could see Tournament of Power again, but they don't usually like to do that for anniversaries, sort of do the same thing over and over again. Like, well, not over and over again, but year after year sort of thing. But I mean, there is a few good units here, but I don't think Tournament of Power is likely. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, there's units here they could do. Like, they could give this Kefla a Zenkai, that could be possible. Because, considering that, like, yet again, I've seen a few people on Twitter and all that say we could get MUI Goku for anniversary. So at the same time, if they give us Kefla, then we could get, you know, an MUI Goku, but at the same time, MUI would have to be like a Jiren related one. And what's the only Jiren they haven't done? Yeah, they're not going to give this Jiren here a Zenkai, right? So, yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to pick. But since people are saying Tournament of Power Saga as well, I probably would say this Kefla would make a bit of sense to get one. And she's deserving of one as well, right? But, yeah, that's bringing it for today's video, guys. Yeah, like I said, this is sort of a hard sort of prediction to sort of pick because, yeah, like I said, we have no clue what's coming for anniversary. We just know, obviously, it's going to be a Saiyan. Well, not obviously, but most likely going to be a Saiyan. So, it's just sort of an educated guess, I'd sort of say. But, yeah, we should get the Zenkai this week, and this will indicate what's coming for anniversary, right? Well, not quite the unit, but at least the theme for anniversary, right, for part 1. So, yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, or if you have a, you know, selection as well, you think we're going to get a Zenkai this week, leave a comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.